Paul did keep his 6. He's right to the top. We're underway here. It's a Gataxian probe from Max to start things off. Max will fall down to 18, and we will see Paul's hand here in just a moment. Reanimate, a Collective Brutality, a Simian Spirit Guide, a Hornet Queen, an Elesh Norn, and a Lotus Petal.
Buzz, buzz.
Yeah.
So he has a lot going on here. He's very close to just doing what he wants to do. Turn 1, he can, if he has a land on top, he can play the Collective Brutality, escalate it to discard something.
And reanimate. Jeez.
And reanimate.
Yep. Yeah, geez, if there's a land on top, he can just reanimate Elesh Norn on turn 1.
Yep.
One of the things Todd told us when he walked by, he's like, on turn 1, I can win the game on 4 cards.
Yeah.
Like, there are combinations of cards that allow him to reanimate a Gristlebrand on turn 1, or like a Sire of Insanity on turn 1, which is absurd.
Yep.
I mean, if there's a land on top of Paul's deck, and we don't know what he kept on top.
We're pretty confident that that's what's there.
Land or Lotus Petal or something, yeah. Like, we have we're good to go, as they say. Another probe. I don't need to see it again. Maybe you do, but draw a card. Berserk. So now Max is having Paul leave his hand face up because, okay, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Because Paul's obviously not going to tell him. So it's, if he draws a land, he plays a land, probably uses Simian Spirit Guide. That'll allow him to play Collective Brutality, escalate once or twice.
Yep.
Pass the turn back, so we draw.
Basic Swamp. Good one.
Yep. Now, you want to do this via Spirit Guide, not Lotus Petal, because you don't want to get Spell Pierced. Because if he plays Lotus Petal, Max is going to Spell Pierce it.
Sure. Well, the Lotus Petal has to be the second black source, too, to cast the Reanimate.
Well, so you want to go Swamp. I think you want to go Swamp, Simian Spirit Guide, Collective Brutality, because you don't care if it gets countered.
Sure.
But if he just Spell Pierced the Lotus Petal right there, that would have been bad news, I think.
Well, yeah, Max is still in the same situation next turn, right?
Yeah, next turn he's still in the same spot.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So here's Collective Brutality.
It's going to be the 2 modes that he can choose here.
Yes, which are Drain 2 and then
Duress.
Yeah, Duress. Take a look at your hand.
And it looks like Max's only disruption is the Spell Pierce. So he's going to Spell Pierce this spell, because if he shows his hand, he's going to show that he only has a Spell Pierce, and that's going to be what gets discarded anyway. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean the game is over if Paul ends up with this Elesh Norn in play this turn. If Max has the crop rotation package.
I believe that's a Daze. He's got mana floating. Okay. Yeah, crop rotation plus Caracas.
Plus Caracas, yeah. Ship it back to his hand. And
so blue floating here for McVety. Paul's going to get to write down the cards. His Collective Brutality will resolve. He's going to likely select Spell Pierce. And I think what Max is saying is, all right, I need to draw another piece of permission or, a surgical extraction or something.
Yeah, this is just an awkward spot for him.
So there goes the Spell Pierce. Pass the turn back. Draw a card. Windswept Heath. He'll play a Noble Hierarch, pass the turn back.
We'll see if that stays on the board here.
There's a Petal.
Oh, yeah, and
here's Reanimate. So
that's exactly what Paul wanted to draw, was another mana source to play around potentially a Daze.
So now we're going to get out the old Berserk.
Okay.
We've got the back door out. One day I was talking to Tom Ross. I was telling him how good this matchup is for me, and he's just like, "Do you ever attack with Elesh Norn?" And I was just like, "Yes." And he's like, "You shouldn't. You should not do that."
Okay. Yeah.
Does Max know the? So Max might not know the Berserk trick.
Yes.
Because you can target your opponent's creatures with Berserk to kill them.
Yep. Take a little extra damage. Who cares?
Totally fine if it gets that off the battlefield. And given that he has not played Berserk on the Elesh Norn, I don't think he knows this trick.
Yeah, obviously you want to do it the first time.
Yeah, you don't want to do it the second time because now it's off the table. Here comes Elesh Norn again. Now McVety's down to 1. Windswept Teeth can't be sacrificed. I think this game's probably all done.
Yeah.
But if he knew the Berserk trick, he may have been... I don't want to say he would have been a guaranteed to win, even though he just did peel Caracas. So
I like that.
Not bad.
We've had a lot of exciting draw steps.
Yeah, we have. All right. So this game's not done yet. Yeah, bounce that. You get to play Hierarch. He has Force. Oh, he's at 1. Ugh.
That's it. Yeah, he can't even fetch with the land.
But he does have... This is awesome. So he has Become Immense and Berserk in hand.
Yep.
So he could attack for 14.
Yep.
And it could be 1/1, which might cut off some of the things that Paul could do. He could also just draw a pump spell to win right now,
Yep,
which he just did. Is this real?
This is not... somebody was spreading rumors about the Star City matches being fixed.
Is this actually real? All right. So here's Become Immense. With the Exalted trigger, that's going to be 7. Invigorate's going to make it 11.
Yep.
And he can just alternate cast this.
Yep.
I don't think he has to play around anything. I mean, Become Immense is already resolved. He's kind of all in at this point.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give his opponent another turn either way.
And now he's going to play Berserk.
Yeah, 22, yeah, bro.
Are you kidding me?
I cannot believe that series of cards just peeled off of his deck.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm kind of dumbfounded. What is it?
Oh my god. All right, I guess we're going to play a third game now.
This is awesome.
Yeah, back to McVety. Ties things up against Paul, Michael. Infect, Black Red Reanimator are apparently going to a third game.